Now, boys and girls, what happens at the start of school? Whenever you go to school in the morning, for a lot of schools, the school bell will ring. And that means that you stop doing whatever you're doing and you go to class. You go to the classroom that you're going to be in. And then when you get into the classroom, the teacher usually marks the roll to see if everyone is there. Now, I know different schools will do this differently, and maybe even teachers within the school will do it differently. I wonder, in your case, does the teacher call out everybody's name one at a time, and you have to say whether you're there or not? Well, if you're not there, you can't say. But when she calls out your name, you would say, "Present, miss," or "Here, miss," or something like that. That's the way of knowing who is at school. Now, in the children's address last week, we were thinking about the special body that people will get when they go to heaven. And that special body has no pain. There will be no sickness, no disabilities, and no getting old. It will be a perfect body that will last forever. Because when we get to heaven, we will be there forever and ever, for all eternity. But when will this happen? Now, there's a question for you. When God decides that the Christians will get their special bodies, that's when it's going to happen, when God decides. And we don't actually know when that time comes. But when it happens, we will know. How will we know? Well, the Bible tells us that the trumpet of the Lord will sound just as it's about to happen. Yes, this really, really loud trumpet will be heard everywhere. It will be so loud and so special that everyone will hear it. And we can't hide from it. But what's really important is that every Christian who has died, as well as any Christians who are still alive when it happens, will be taken to heaven. The trumpet of the Lord will sound a bit like the school bell. When that sound comes, it will tell us that we're just about to go to heaven. And when we get there, there will be a list of names to allow us in. If there was to be a roll called, then every Christian would be there. That's how special it is. How do you know if you're a Christian? How do you know if you're going to get to heaven? Well, it's simple. If you have asked Jesus into your life and asked him to forgive your sins, then your name will be on that roll and you will get to heaven. There's a little hymn that says, "When the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there." And if you listen through to the end of the service, you'll hear that being sung. But just now, want to just remind you of the need to ask Jesus into your life so that you can get to heaven. So that when the trumpet of the Lord sounds, you know that you're going to be there. Now we're going to have a children's song. It's called You Can't Get to Heaven Without, Salvation.